Ladies and gentlemen, fine esteemed guests, countrymen, this is the Oktane Minutes Podcast Season 2. This season, even though I spoke on it, and I'm working on it, I will be covering Martyrs Become Saints, but I figured I will also be covering, because this will be a long season, this will be a part A to season 2, and then there will be a part B to season 2, provided that I can navigate differently on this one. So the first part A of season 2, will be covering For Righteous Killers, and for those that I am recording on for the TikTok, For Righteous Killers, my CD. It's also MP3, also streaming in all major platforms, exclusively or entirely produced by the genius himself from South Florida, Mont Placebo. And this edition, we're going to cover Terror at Your Front Door. So the story was that I wanted to have a feature on this, but it was just time and scheduling. I think I eventually did have this individual on here, maybe not. But yeah, Terror at Your Front Door. It sounded like horror, that's why I named it that. And I loved myself for it. I don't know. I love you for listening if you like it. But the beat goes crazy. The best way to describe the beat is got these keys that are dissonant. They played off kilter, and it works with a marching break beat. And at the end of the keys playing dissonant, they kind of sequence themselves up with two last notes that are just as menacing as the combobulation or the discombobulation of the notes. It's got a tempo to it. It's got meat to it. It's got a bang to it. It's a joint that has a feel of horror, an element of danger to it. That's why I'm called Terror at Your Front Door. And the hook, I talk about bringing Goonie Foundation because, okay, I'm going to reveal it just because of scheduling. I wanted to have originally the original Mr. Blue on there, but very busy man, so schedules didn't line up to get it done, so I had to go on without him. Hopefully we can get back in the studio and drop another Alas Babylon, and that will be a future episode where we do talk about Alas Babylon songs. That'll be a short season, or it will be paired up with another season. Terror at Your Front Door, really kind of like a battle rap. This album was more of a braggadocious setup where I just be, because the beats were so fire, I wanted to create a landscape of like just, I wanted to literally make a slasher flick on in the audio. This was my ode to being a lyrical slasher, you know what I'm saying? I am the lyrical Jason Voorhees. I am the lyrical bloody Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was trying to be on that wave. And yeah, we flip some styles and we do some other things and we talk about some other stuff. But that whole general feel I wanted to bring, it was like an overall darkness to the joint. And beat wise, Mont Placebo accomplishes all of that. And like I said, him enough for his like beat making and production prowess. All produced by an EPS 16 plus, and maybe in a future episode we talk about the specs. And we might, I could definitely tap into Mon Placebo and have him drop on how some of these beats were made. I don't know, we got like 18, I don't know how many tracks we got here that, you know, this one that I will cover has 2 bonus tracks. We are not going to go through the actual streaming of this album, but we will cover the download version, the Bandcamp version, which is for you people on TikTok and people on the world of IG, because I do stream, or I recorded a 10-minute video here for the Bandcampers or TikTokers for my Bandcamp, for the Bandcampers if you want to get it. But I also have it available. I can make it available again on my dropship site, which is a Kunaki link. If you are interested in that, just say, yo, hit me with the Kunaki link and I will give you all the products that I make available. And the shipping is very low. The product is very high quality. It's actually a little different than this. This was created by a company called Roland Digital, Roland.digital, or still Roland.digital. They gave us some great products. See what else I have up here. I kind of have like 3 CDs of things. I did the Art Dealer 3. That is available. Y'all can get onto that. Art Dealer 3 is fire. And I think you would dig this album. And I'm going to cover this album. I covered, and then I have this right here, Apex Dominant, my magnum opus, and we are definitely going to cover Apex Dominant. I know in the other seasons that in the season you will hear me talk about Martyrs Become Saints and Grand Design, but I mean we'll get to that. I mean we don't necessarily got to run in order. I was going to run backwards, but I'll probably just jump around on the seasons now. I changed my mind. I didn't want to plan. The only thing I have planned is that they are going to drop every Monday at 12 p.m. And that's for you. That's what you get. You get the consistency, and you get you know what I'm saying? You got the preloads for that. So y'all can get in on that and appreciate that. But maybe we get into some of the lyrics. So, you know, I'll post the vocal stems, chop them up, each little piece, and then I will talk about what we're working on. So here in TikTok land, you are getting the introduction. If you want to see what the rest of this is about, and I mean, trust me, this is going to be maybe months or whatever, man. This might 18 weeks. 18 weeks is a long time. So I probably will condense this up and drop it, probably do like episodes where they drop 3 times a week. Because, you know, no one's going to wait once a week, but so you'll have something to look forward to. We will expedite some things. So, TikTok land. Hit up Oktane 7 Sun, Oktane 7 SEVEN, Sun SUN, or you can hit me on IG 7 Sun with the number 7, Oktane Oktane numeral 7 SUN, 7 Sun. And you can get more information, and then ask for the Kunaki link if you want to go to my Bandcamp, Oktane and Diabolical Hideaway Bandcamp when it first opened. That's for you. So I'll see the TikTokers soon, and I'm going to continue with the building of a song. Ladies and gentlemen. The season's the tune, no spell it out. Goons watch the room, we gon' level shit. Get through whipping ass in any establishment. Toss tables, crush labels, priority. Crack whips, political majority. So basically, we telling you off rip, that, we gonna watch The Room, and anybody act up, we gonna turn them into a pile of rubble. You know what I'm saying? I'm a member of a hip hop collective called The Foundation, which is one Tony the Goon and his brethren, his cousin Blends, and two very formidable MCs. That first verse was indicative to that the Foundation does rock these mics.
My 10 years, war story. Journals of Frank Castle get hassle. On the regular, we next to sections of heat. Make the average take a seat. Most electrifying, say I'm lying.
Basically letting it be known that, I bring up the references of Frank Castle, that I am a lyrical punisher. And this album is also shots out to former, I guess, partners in rhyme who turned out to be suckers that they will surely pay.
I'ma post your destruction and say nothing but spraying everything. So much your ears ring. Bing. It never leave your mental. So it's meant to be in sync with your clouds think. Stomp in the yard, freak AKAs and put it on they breast and belly. AK spray looking up like Bobby Flay. Digital on the display. Cook it up on the display.
So I'm just letting it know off rip that not only am I raw with this, if you prove yourself or want to make yourself a formidable opponent for at least me and my brethren, just know that anybody can get it any place, anywhere. I get you on the corner, I get raw on stage, I'll even go to your college homecoming and knock your head off on the mic. Cause I bring terror to your front door. This the Foundation is competition. Anybody who wants to pray their competition away, you a sucker. You don't belong in our culture. That's what I'm saying.
On blast, one shot to the center mass, backwards moving, put a hater on his ass, type shit, perfect, invest in the Hurt Business, and it's booming, baby, so keep your hands up.
The Hurt Business was a popular organization, faction inside the WWE, and I said, it's it's booming, and I'm here to hurt your ego. I'm here to hurt your ego lyrically, bruise that mind. Just basically further driving home the notion that we are some bad MFers on this mic, myself, and a bunch of other individuals that are affiliated with my said organization. Just here to let you know that we here to bring the drama and pain. This wasn't a writer's block album. I was just trying to get busy. I was trying to bar out for y'all and let y'all know that me and Mom Placebo is one of the greatest combos, like 96 RZA and Ghost. And that was a great compliment that someone said. And as we're talking, I'm moving around tracks, but yeah.
It's finna get rough. Play the game and call your bluff. Fade to black because you can get snuff. What the fuck, bomb first, always slow reaction. Quick to pull a fast one, open, fire ready.
And what I'm letting cats know is that this is not going to be an easy task. I'm here to play for keeps. I'm here to win. I'm here to be the number one. So I'm going to make it as rough and as difficult and impossible for you to defeat me. Just because you don't hear me, don't mean that I ain't out here trying to beat you. Don't mean that I ain't out here trying to find the ways to beat you. Research is an MFer, bro. It's a rough landing for a lot of cats. And if I find some stuff out about you, just know I'm going to use it to my advantage, So lyrically, I find a weak point. I'm here to break that weak point, exploit it, and exploit your weak spot and put you out of commission.
On the mic aggressively, verbal weaponry, not just a warning, you see, understand this. Forever the violent optimist, then stream this, watch through your Oculus, stunt on your populace, poppin' shit. Oktane brings terror in any era, various styles and flavor, go extra, display power plays for cheddar. Resistance futile, despite your best efforts. despite your best efforts. Effort.
And basically, I say all of that to say this in general. No matter how hard you want to try or how bad you think you are, I'm here to cause harm, and I am here to definitely and ultimately win the whole thing. No one will stop me. No one can. No one will. No one should stop me. As I don't stop you, but just know that we are eventually are going to be someone's brick wall. This is a different nature of a podcast, you know what I'm saying? We break it down, new types of things. This is a different type of album versus Slight Detour, and I'm happy for that. So, in conclusion, I just want to let everybody know that, I enjoy doing this. And so the shout out to my Saba Son fam. I would name all of y'all, but y'all know who you are. Best way to support me is if you want to send dollars to my Cash App. You could do that. You don't have to. Hit up my Bandcamp and buy my merch. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully in the future, by the time we get this, I'll be slinging t-shirts or I have a different variety of CDs. But all of that is available. I have a Kunaki link because I'm going to keep reposting my stuff because it takes it down every so many months. And you just repost it. But as long as the account is active, we can be active. We can enjoy our time together. But without further ado, I want to play the actual song, produced by one Mon Placebo. This is Terror at Your Front Door. Enjoy. Oh, and actually, before I leave you guys, I want to send a special thank you to the foundation. Even though we don't get to make a lot of music together, I know one day we will. You guys are just busy. Shout out to my Saba Son. So let me go ahead and name them off. I would say I did name them off, but let me just go back and name them off before we give them the song. Special shout out, thank you to Tony the Goon, and thank you to Blends. And before I do the further ado, shout out to A Preem, shout out to 850, Atreyu 850, shout out to Grizzly Savage, shout out to the bro Abno, shout out to Corey Chavis, shout out to Guillotine, shout out to New 93, shout out to Born Fifth, shout out to my brother MC Gravity. Shout out to Showtime Dollars. I don't know if I got everybody, but if I forget, my bad. Shout out to Mon Placebo, always and forever. The man is a genius. So, again, that's the PS. Without further ado, here is the song, Terror at Your Front Door. I'm not even going to edit this. Peace.
The season's the tune, no spell it out. Goons watch the room, we gon' level shit. Get through whipping ass in any establishment. Toss tables, crush labels, priority. Crack whips, political majority. My 10 years, war story. Journals of Frank Castle get hassle. On the regular, we next to sections of heat. Make the average take a seat. Most electrifying, say I'm lying. I'ma post your destruction and say nothing but spraying everything. So much your ears ring. It never leave you mental, so it's meant to be in sync with your clowns think. Stomp in the yard, freak AKAs and put it on they breast and belly, AK spray, looking up like Bobby Flay. Digital on the display, cook it up on the display. Goody foundation, heavy wind we vibrating, shaking the earth's core, what you asked for. Everything and more, this means war, send them for, bringing terror to your door. Goonie foundation heavy when we vibrating. Shake the earth's core, what you ask for. Everything and more, this means war. Send the four, that's terror to your front door. On blast, one shot to the center mass. Backwards moving, put a hater on his ass. Type shit, perfect, invest in the hurt business. And it's booming, baby, so keep your hands up. It's finna get rough, play the game and call your bluff. Fade to black because you can get snuffed. What the fuck, bomb first, always slow reaction. Quick to pull a fast one, open fire ready. On the mic aggressively, verbal weaponry. Not just a warning, you see, understand this. Forever the violent optimist. Then stream this, watch through your Oculus. Stunt on your populace, poppin' shit. Oktane brings terror in any era. Various styles and flavor go extra. Display power plays for cheddar. Resistance futile, despite your best efforts. Despite your best efforts, effort. Yo. Goonie foundation, heavy when we vibrating. Shaking the earth's core, what you ask for. Everything and more, this means war, send them four. Bringing terror to your door. Goonie foundation, heavy when we vibrating. Shaking the earth's core, what you ask for. Everything and more, this means war, send the four. Terror to your front door.